This is going to be the first of many personal videos that aren't related to university. Now, the other day I was doing some thinking about where I wanted the channel to go, and I realized that while I am a university student, and while it was the reason I created my channel in the first place, I couldn't let UBC be the only thing on my channel. I mean, just look at the summer of 2022. I had a huge gap of time in which I didn't post anything. I didn't upload any videos, not because I didn't have the time to, but because I didn't have anything to upload about. And I've been doing some thinking about the channel and its future. And I realized I'm still going to graduate one day. And even though I do want to get a master's and maybe a PhD, that'll come later, but at most I have 4 years and maybe a few more in university, which isn't great for the long-term sustainability for a YouTube channel. So I've decided to start incorporating some aspects of my personal life into my YouTube channel whenever I do something interesting, or maybe it'll just be some more day-to-day stuff. But anyway, in this series I'm going to document a trip to Europe, and I'm going to go to France, Spain, and Portugal in this trip, so here's to a fun time. First stop, Paris. We took off from Vancouver International Airport, landed in Montreal for our connecting flight, and off we went to Paris. More precisely, we landed in the Charles de Gaulle airport, we took the bus to our hotel, and once we put down our stuff, it was time to explore the streets of Paris. And after a while, we stumbled across the Eiffel Tower, the iconic part of any trip to Paris. After exploring the streets for so long, we started to get hungry, so we stopped by a restaurant for some lunch. And we ordered tapas in France. Continuing on our way, the next stop was the Arc de Triomphe. After a long day of exploring the streets of Paris, it was time for dinner. And I have to say it right now, French food has been very underwhelming so far. Day 2 in Paris began with a visit to the Notre Dame, and yes, that included the part that's being reconstructed right now. Next is the Jardin des Tuileries. I definitely butchered that. AKA the garden outside the Louvre. Now, before I end this episode, I want to share some of my thoughts on France so far. For one, the trains are less than reliable, actually. That's an understatement. They're extremely unreliable in my experience. One of our trains got delayed for almost an hour, and also they're extremely hard to figure out. Oh, and also here's a picture of a pigeon taking the train because, well, why not? Aside from that, there's also the food, which has not been living up to expectations, if I'm being honest. But anyway, I love the architecture so far. Hopefully French food will impress me more in the coming days. We'll see. And that's it for this episode. I'll see you next time. And once we got our stuff, I lost my train of thought again. Continuing on our way, the next stop was the Arc de Triomphe. I don't know why I said that so slowly. Next is the Jardin. I can't. It's been so long since I spoke French. Next few days, and that's it for this episode. Hopefully French food will... I keep messing up.